anime say, man. I'm Luke Holiday, your host for this episode. It is a mini review, man, of Magi, episode 1. Alright, enough of that. I'm Luke Holiday, welcome to Anime Say. I'm going to be talking about Magi, or Magi. What is that called? How do you say it? Anyways, let me know how you say it in below. Magi episode 1. I'm just going to call it Magi. Now this, I really like this. I've read a bit of the manga. I haven't got too far in it, but I've read a bit of it. I really like it. I like Magi. And I like Aladdin. I like Alibaba. I like that. What's the redhead chick's name? I don't think they haven't said it in the anime yet, but I've kind of forgot what her name is in the manga. But anyways, I really like this series, and one of the reasons I really like it is that the characters, their dynamic is genuinely unique. They have a genuinely unique dynamic that you don't really see very often, and you see in a very pivotal moment right towards the end when there's a desert monster plant thing. Now Alibaba is put in a position where he has to. He's saying someone has to save them. Someone. And in any other series, I guarantee in any other series, it would have been the main guy, Aladdin, if this was in any other series, Naruto, anything like that, Aladdin would have jumped straight down there and saved the day. But did he? No. Aladdin stands there and he looks at Alibaba. He's looking at Alibaba and he's kind of giving him a look. And he's like, you can tell that Aladdin's thinking, I'm waiting to see what you're going to do. And Alibaba, he's saying to himself, someone's going to do something. You know who does something? He does. Now, the reason this, to me, is a very important thing is because it shows right from the get-go that Alibaba doesn't need this super uber powerful kid to be able to fight and actually do something. He can fight on his own. He's a tough guy, and you know, he can stand up for himself and fight. And that is not something you see very often. You always see it always coming down to the main character having to be the one that everyone relies on. Everyone needs him to save the day. But in this case, it wasn't. Now, Magi has a very unique setting. Very similar to Arabian Nights. I mean, you got Aladdin, you got Alibaba, whatever. It's Arabian Nights, but as an anime, pretty much. And there's these dungeons things. It's like this massive thing that comes up from the ground, and they have to go into all these. Now, this episode was just brilliant at world building. We got a lot of knowledge and understanding about what this world is like. We've seen all the pleasure clubs, and we've seen that slave labor is actually a pretty big thing in this world. And you know, I thought that it was really incredible how Aladdin breaking her chains really had a great impact and effect on everything that happened around there. Aladdin had set free a slave. He had freed her. Now, that doesn't seem like that big a deal, but the way the series plays it off, it is a massive, impactful thing. Someone is freeing the slaves. Someone freed a slave. Now, that has a massive effect on this episode, and eventually they're taking the slaves across the desert, and monster attacks. And, you know, it was a great episode. It was all about greed and control, and it really set the tone for this series, and really this world was just so well built. I just can't wait to see more of it. And yeah, great episode. That will be my review of Magi episode 1. I will be doing this weekly, so this is it. I'm going to be doing Hunter x Hunter still, keeping going with that, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and Magi. That will be the 3 ones I'm doing, okay? I'm doing those 3, and that is it. No more reviews will be taken on because I've got a lot that I have on my plate, and this is all I can handle currently. Anyways, as always, hello, and goodbye. Ooh, I'm flying.